Welcome to Friday. So, 7:46 a.m. I am 7.5 hours into my day. Of course, I guess you've been watching my videos, you know that. But I wanted to touch on this FTX. It's not even a bankruptcy; it's a Ponzi scheme. But I've really always thought that about crypto in general. I got probably a dozen of my friends that have tried to explain crypto to me and try to talk me into mining crypto this, mining crypto that. I'm like, yeah, okay, that just sounds crooked as shit. So this FTX thing just kind of supported my suspicions that it was a Ponzi thing. So I didn't understand crypto. Oddly enough, I've got a laborer out here who just explained it to me in about 10 seconds. Everybody else tries to make it sound complicated. So basically what crypto is they're mining information. So he sat right here and he goes, oh, I got this app for mining crypto. And he punched it and fucking gathered up some coins. He goes, right there, I just made $1.50 or some shit. And then he waited like 10 seconds, punched the button again. Boom, he just made like another $3. And I discovered what I discovered from watching that app was it's just mining information. So I guess he did that and it gathered information from like Lowe's, AMC, QT, and it showed what the things were. It was a list, and basically it was the businesses around here that just gathered information that he's in this area, he came from somewhere else. So he's here either buying gas, and this was the miles that he took, he's buying, hardware, or going to the movies for entertainment. There's, 3 restaurants right here. I think it mentioned On the Border, Cheddar's, and Boomer Jacks. So it mined all that information from him just right here. And each one gave him like a percentage of a coin, and it added up to like $1.50 between everything that got from Jacksboro Highway and from 820. So now I understand what they're doing. It gathers information, tells where you're at, it assumes what you may or may not be doing, and then they gather up that information and sell it to people who are trying to market. Just like I noticed something. So I left Facebook here a while back, and I noticed something ominously obvious. Ominously obvious. When I say ominously obvious, it's really weird that. So Hope Parham and I were having a conversation here a while back, and we were talking about the Parkland shooter. I'm like, this guy murdered a bunch of people, and then they get us murder this, murder that. They didn't murder him for murdering all these people that he murdered. And so they just went murder, 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 murder. And I said, watch this. And I turned my computer around and look at it, and Facebook starts popping up ads like, do you need mental health assistance? There's a sale on knives at Cabela's, firearms. It literally went to things that I could either A, get help, or B, help me kill somebody if I was going to do that. That's how insane that was. Because I was discussing somebody who had murdered and why aren't they getting the death penalty? And it's like, hey, can we assist you with mental help? Or are you thinking about killing yourself or someone? So it's literally silly. But I've noticed that since I've left Facebook, I don't have Facebook. This is just deleted. It's gone. I may come back someday, but I don't think so. But since I've done that, I can sit in my house or in my car or on my phone and talk about whatever I want. And on Twitter, Instagram, Free Spoke, MeWe, Truth, Parler. None of those are giving me pop-up ads for like, I'm hungry. Oh, Taco Bell has a sale around the corner. Or here's the Cattleman Steakhouse, $38.99 for a steak. I'm not getting ads like that. So that whole Zuckerberg Friedman thing, that SBF, sorry, bitch motherfucker. Oh, I'm sorry, Sam Bankman Fried. These crooks are in bed together. So basically, here's what I want to know. Where did that money come from? What service was provided? Where did that money go? Nobody knows. There's a bunch of donors and a bunch of investors, but what exactly did they think they were buying, and what did they get for their money? The other thing I learned from SBF and the FTX debacle in Alameda, the Ponzi scheme was that no matter how goofy looking or nerdy you are, there's other nerds that if you have $1 billion, even other nerds would have sex with you because they're having orgies in the office. And when you look at the chick that's involved in that and SBF, you're going, I wouldn't have sex with any of them, even for $1 billion. They could have given me all that money, I would have passed. Yeah, not interested. No thanks. Not lowering my standards. I've lowered my standards for far less, but I ain't lowered my standards that far. Insane. But anyway, y'all remember it's Friday. It's party time. I think it's Macaulay's birthday tonight. It's Macaulay or Lee Russell. One of those two having a birthday bash at Rob's. So I'm going to try to swing by there because I've got to be back here doing this again tonight at midnight. So I'm pouring 900 yards today. Oh, let's take the cover off. There we go. So down at that end, way down there. So we're pouring 900 yards of concrete down there last night, and we're going to be pouring another 500 up here today. Also up on top of the hill up there, I got more. Look in the background of that picture. We're pouring some concrete up there tonight. So busy, 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 busy. And with that being said, I'm going to wish y'all all a happy Friday. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this video, hit the notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. And I got to give credit to Jericho Green for that, not my saying. Anyway, love you all. Pay it forward. And for God's sakes, wear those safety glasses.